Hey, this is Candia Raquel, founder of Centro de Poder, and you are at the Sensual Sessions podcast, the place to explore sensing pleasure through your senses and moving in a way that is completely free from inhibition. If you haven't subscribed already, please go to www.centrodepoder.com to get these episodes delivered on your inbox weekly. And today we have a very special guest. She is Alana Cahoon. She's the author of Mindfulness, Mantras, and Meditation. Welcome, Alana. Such a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, thank you, Cynthia. It's a pleasure to be here.
So tell us, how did you become interested in the mantras?
Oh, I love mantras. To me, a mantra is an empowered intention statement or a positive affirmation. You're taking a positive affirmation, which is something that helps to shift your mindset into a place or a belief that you want to have in your life. And as you repeat the mantra over and over again, that's the power. That's the power. Now, that's one way of looking at a mantra. Another way is the classic sacred mantras that are often in yoga or Buddhist sacred texts, but that's a little bit different than how I think we're talking about using them today.
Yeah. Wow, this is a great insight because I get a feeling that at least myself repeat endlessly mantras. Well, maybe not mantras, but like scratched record uh, tape that is looping with the same thing, like, oh, my back hurts, or this is too difficult, this is too difficult. And now I like, just as if what we say to ourselves in our mind create like a maybe a neutral or a negative or a positive soundtrack of our lives, of an internal soundtrack. And it's a huge revelation what you're saying, that mantras are affirmation repetitions, like mantras themselves, not what I thought was mantras, that those were like the Om Mani Padme Hum and sacred mantras that are what most people think about. But what you're talking about is something very substantial that perhaps influences our reality. Would you say that mantras play a role in how we experience life at a fleshly level and we go about in our lives, or these are just like thoughts that pass by?
Well, you've made so many great points. I'd like to address the one you were talking about, the looped voice in your head about, oh, my back hurts, my back hurts. And it's amazing how we get stories that we repeat in our mind, and often they're negative. They're negative stories. So instead of, oh, my back hurts, I now take care of my back. I now take care of my back. I now strengthen my back. My
Wow.
back is healing. My back is healing. So it's being aware first, and that's where mindfulness comes into play. It's being aware that you have an issue with your back and accepting it and saying, well, what's my desired intention?
Yes.
And shifting it. It's all about shifting your mindset.
Yeah.
You also made a really good comment about Om Mani Padme Hum, which is one of my favorite sacred mantras. So some mantras are sacred texts. And why are they so powerful? Because you're repeating a sacred phrase or syllable or they become a mantra over and over and over again. And then you're bringing the energy of that sacredness into your being, into your presence. And so it's the same thing with, taking a positive affirmation or a statement and repeating it so much so that it becomes your own powerful mantra. You bring that into your energy field and you're shifting your mindset.
Wow. You bring that into your energy field and shift your mindset. So yeah, and I love how you say that it begins with mindfulness, like acknowledging the reality how it is. Like, yes, my back hurts. I don't want it to hurt. So I am shifting my mind to the possibility towards making it a reality that, oh, my back is healing. My back feels so good. And as you were saying it, I really felt like expanding and relaxing because there's a truth to seeing what is on its way of becoming. So it's not like a spiritual bypass or like a gaslighting that, yeah, I'm gonna be the next USA gold medal Olympic gymnast. Like, come on, first of all, I am Mexican. I am 41. I like so it's not about lying yourself, it's about being mindful, knowing where you're standing in the reality, knowing where you want to be, and merging these 2 points together, like creating the journey of the becoming, which is very challenging because desirous people as me, like we want everything now, 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 now. And if I don't have it now, then it's very easy for me to get looked on the I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it because I don't have it now. Even though like the payment is arriving next week, instead of telling myself payment is coming or the payment is already mine, it's just in transit. And I am getting a sense that mantras help us walk precisely the bridge of the becoming in a very pragmatic way. Though it's spiritual, it's a fact that if we do what's necessary to heal our back, it's gonna heal. And we don't want to have mental dumbbells of a looped record going against our journey. So what's the greatest transformation that you have seen with the help of mantras?
What is the greatest transformation that I have seen? Okay. So, so I have clients and online courses and live events, and one of the aspects of my teaching is the law of attraction. And the law of attraction really is paying attention to what your current thoughts are and identifying what you would like them to be, right? What is your reality? And um, I had shared with you earlier, one of the ways that I work through this with clients is what I call daily intention setting. And so daily intention setting is, let's say you wake up in the morning and before you do anything, you check in with how you feel. And I love checking in with the senses. How do I feel physically? And you start from top to bottom. And you might notice that your back is a little off. And it's not about, oh, my back hurts again. It's just, oh, all right, my back isn't in great shape today. I'm now aware of that. And then you move on into your mental state. What are those thoughts going on in your head? It might be something from yesterday or the future. And then emotionally, how are you feeling? You might be elated. You might be really excited for the day, or you might be carrying something with you that you really haven't dealt with. And you're aware of that. Spiritually, do you feel like you're supported in your life? And so I like to have that as your beginning part of your day. And then from that point, say, well, gee, physically, I'd like to feel pain-free. And mentally, I'd like to be clear. Emotionally, I'd like to be compassionate with myself. Spiritually, I'd like to trust that I am not alone. And then from that, you create your mantra. And it may look like something. Today, I am aware of my true nature and seek the best. Today, I seek the best. Today, I seek the best. Today, I seek the best. And before you know it, throughout the day, you keep remembering, oh, today I seek the best. Today, I seek the best. And the best will show up. It just will, because that's what you're focused on. So that's the example, right? And then the positive outcome, in my course, Being in Balance, there's one section on law of attraction. And I had last year a startup entrepreneur, and she was growing her business. And we went through a specific mantra, creating your own unique mantra around the law of attraction. And the following week, in 1 week, in 1 week, she was elated. She said, Alana, I had 8 client meetings last week. Client meetings. She says that has never happened in 5 years in 1 week. And one of them signed. One of them just signed. And so she got a new client, which was, we're talking how many, 6, 7, all right, 6. Anyway, a significant dollar amount. And then she kept these others were already moved ahead in the pipeline. So that was really cool. And that same day, that 1 week, I also had an artist in my group. And she came back and she said, I just got a new commission. And the commission was going to keep her working for the next 6 months. Wow. On that one commission. So it really works. And it was coming up with, what is your unique mantra? And there's more to it than what I just shared. Happy to share more, or you can check it out for yourself.
I'm loving this because I even get the goosebumps, because it's not just about repeating something in autopilot. It's about creating your own personalized mantra, which makes you change your point of focus. We are in the middle of the mandala of our own lives, and we build it and let pieces rearrange, and we move pieces. But if we are all scattered, then we are just going through the motions. Whereas if you have this drishti or sankalpa, as it's said in yoga, of your focus of attention, then it's not only juju magic, but it's also a pragmatic approach, in the sense that if you have this clarity of mindset, then you can go act in this direction. A lot of people think that the law of attraction is okay, I'm gonna hallucinate this reality and lay in the hammock and do nothing. and it's not enough. You need to have this practical application, which brings me to the topic of sensuality, of having a mind state shift, that it's not only the shift on your mental chatter that says, okay, today I'm gonna be grateful, today I'm gonna see the good things in my life, but it has to be rooted in the felt sense of the mantra, on how you're feeling about it. So which is what I think has the power of creation, when you are confident and you believe it's for yourself. And I see a lot of the sensualists here in the audience struggle a lot with pleasure, with feeling deserving of enjoying, even though they are workaholics, they burn out themselves after, I don't know, working 80 hours a week. There's this idea of never enough, and there's this mental loop. So I only see the problem in this area of the mindset, but I don't know how to tap into it and change it. How do you think the mantras can help someone connect with the felt sense of deservingness that is physical, that is sensual?
Yeah, I love that. I think it's really beautiful. So, in the morning when you check in and you create your mantra, and you can do this any time of day, it's just a really wonderful habit, good habit to get into to start your day this way. You make that today. I see the beauty in life. Today, I see the beauty in life. Today, I see the beauty in life. And throughout the day, as you recall this mantra and you repeat it, you'll notice a beautiful red-winged bird as she flies across the sky. Or you'll notice the trees changing color during the fall season. You'll see things more beautifully, more sensually, more artistically. And so that's just the visual. But you can do the same thing. Today, I'm focusing on the sense of smell. Simply that. Today, I'm focusing on the sense of smell. And what you might discover is if you're driving into a busy area and it's the noon hour when people are having lunch, you're going to start smelling all of the different meals being prepared at the restaurants, maybe even in people's homes. You'll smell the baked pie and you'll smell the lunches being prepared. Or you may take a walk and really be aware of the scent of water if you're walking by a pond or a lake or a river. Or you can even smell the changing of the seasons. So when we focus on a specific sense, we're more aware of it, and it's really beautiful. One of my favorites is the sense of sound. When I focus on the sense of sound, that for me is the easiest mind shift in the world, and it's the simplest meditation anyone can do. I listen. When my mind gets too busy, I stop, I pause, and I listen. And it brings you right into the present moment. And then
Wow.
you're so much more clear. Yeah.
Listening. It gives a sense of spaciousness. So because when we are hustling, like overworking, overdoing ourselves, there's a sense of being constrained and not having enough time, not having enough space, not having enough air to breathe, and just listening widens this perception of space. I'm loving this. Would you share with us a little uh, meditation or practice, maybe 5 minutes, so the sensualist can get a felt sense of what we've just talked about, and it's not only
Sure.
words?
Yes, I would love to. Okay. So I'd like to invite you, everyone, to either close your eyes or gently allow your eyes to soften, maybe gazing out the window or looking at a blank part of the screen. And then starting with your breath, taking 3 long, deep breaths in and out. Really filling your rib cage, your abdomen as you inhale, and releasing any tension, letting go as you exhale. Allowing your shoulders to drop, your jaw to relax. And now I invite you to listen. Listen to the sounds around you. You may notice the sound of a fan, outdoor sounds of cars driving by, of children playing. And take another nice cleansing breath in and out. And bring your awareness to the sound of your own breath. Focusing as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Noticing whether your breath is shallow or long and deep, without judgment, simply bringing awareness to the sound of your breath. And shifting your sense from sound to feeling, be aware of your rib cage and your abdomen as you inhale and exhale. Noticing how your clothing moves, whether it becomes more snug as you inhale and loose as you exhale. If you're seated, notice whether your cushion is soft or hard. Is there a back supporting you? Can you feel your feet touching the earth? Shifting your awareness up toward your face, can you feel the air? The wind softly touching your skin. And today, choose your own unique mantra. Today, I'm relaxed. Today, I am in touch with my feelings. Today, I see clearly. What is your unique mantra? Breathe that deeply into your heart chakra, right into the center of your chest. This is where you really empower it. Repeat and own your unique statement. Today I see the beauty in all things. And during the day, recall this and repeat it often. And absolutely recognize the beauty as it is shown to you. So take a nice long deep breath in and out. Coming back, if your eyes were closed, I welcome you to open them. You can wiggle your toes and fingers to come fully into this moment. There.
Yeah, the beauty in life. Wow. It's as if true reality blooms in all its splendor in front of our eyes. And it's always been like that, but we were like numb and closed eyed to see them. And wow, realizing the beauty in life and using this unique personal mantra, like I am relaxed, allows us to see the good that is already there and that is actually the means to fix what is not going well. So like you need the best in your life and you need the best of yourself to solve the other issues. And the way it's not obsessing about the issues, but acting upon them with these potencies, with these powers that life offers us at every moment. And wow, so powerful to do, so powerful, and apparently so simple to make this shift with the mantras. I am in awe. Thank you, Alana.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you asked and appreciate it.
Yeah. How can we know more about your work? How can we create our own specialized mantra with you?
Okay, well, you can visit my website. I believe my name might be here on the screen in the bottom corner. It's alanacahoon.com. ALANACAHOON.com. You can also connect with me on social media on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. Those are my more popular areas to go. I have a YouTube channel. So I always have some tips. I've got a free ebook on my website. So it's called Meditation Made Simple: 7 Steps to Create Calm and Clarity in Your Life. I invite everyone to jump on. It's right on my homepage. Would love to see you there and explore. Lots of fun, interesting tips to inspire you on my site.
Thank you, Alana. It's been a pleasure to have you here at the Sensual Sessions podcast.
Thank you so very much. It's been a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you. And also thank you, Sensualists, for being in this wondrous episode. And please go to www.alanacahoon.com and get her free ebook on easy, simple meditation. Yes? Is that the name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also grab her book on mindfulness, mantras, and meditation. It's fantastic. And if you haven't subscribed already to the Sensual Sessions podcast, please go to www.centrodepoder.com and you will also get a gift there that is a guide to awaken sensuality. So catch you next time. Until then, remember to take the time to sense your fire so you can share the flame.